Have you ever felt it, that sensation? As if every eye is watching, as if every word you say is etched into a memory, as if the world is analysing, measuring, keeping track. And yet, where's the evidence? Who exactly is keeping score? Is it possible, just possible, that this was never about them? This was never about their judgment, their approval, their expectation. That all along, this was simply a trick of the mind, a story, a dream mistaken for reality. Because the truth is, most people, they aren't thinking about you at all. They're lost, just as you've been, lost in their own thoughts, lost in their own worries, lost in their own private world of insecurities, wondering what you think of them. And the moment you truly grasp this, everything changes. Because if no one is truly watching, then what does that mean for you? It means you're free. Free to speak, free to move, free to express, free to be. And now, as your mind lets this settle in, deeply, effortlessly, you begin to notice something even more profound. For so long, you place rules upon yourself. You told yourself how to act, how to feel, how to shrink, how to mould yourself into something acceptable. And yet, whose approval were you chasing? Do you ever stop to ask, what happens when you let go? Because right now, in this moment, something is already shifting. A loosening, a lightness, a feeling of expansion, as if invisible walls are dissolving. And as they dissolve, you remember something ancient, something powerful, something you always knew, deep down. Your voice matters, your truth matters, your feelings, your experiences, your presence, all of it matters. And the old fears of rejection, it was never real. Because rejection, it's simply redirection. Because every closed door was always guiding you towards something better. Because your worth was never up for debate. And now as you step into something new, a new way of being, a new way of moving through this world, one where you no longer hide, one where you no longer shrink, one where you no longer carry the weight of invisible expectations, because you're here, and you're whole, and you've always been enough. And now, as this truth integrates, as it settles deeply into your bones, as it rewires your mind, your emotions, your body, your very way of being, you realise something beautiful. People won't remember the little things you said. They won't remember the small mistakes, the stumbles, the moments you worried about endlessly. No. They'll remember your energy. They'll remember how you made them feel. And so now, effortlessly, naturally, you know exactly what to do. You uplift, you inspire, you radiate warmth, joy, kindness. Because this is who you truly are. This is who you've always been. And now you see it clearly. There's no going back. Only forward. Only free. Only stepping into limitless possibilities that were always yours. And as this truth locks in, deep and unshakable, you smile because you know you're free. And you always have been. Because you've felt it, haven't you? That strange, heavy feeling. That sense that all eyes are on you. That somewhere someone is watching, judging, measuring, keeping track. But pause and ask yourself, who exactly is watching? Whose gaze lingers? Whose memory holds onto every action? And as you search, you begin to notice something. There's no one there. No one analysing your past. No one replaying your mistakes. No one holding a scoreboard, tallying your words, your choices, your actions. Because the truth is, people are lost in their own minds. While you worried about what they thought of you, they were busy wondering what you thought of them. While you replayed your words, second-guessing every syllable, they were busy replaying their own. And suddenly it clicks. You are never the centre of their thoughts. Not because you don't matter, but because they're too caught up in their own world. And now you see the illusion. Something shifts. That pressure dissolves. That heaviness fades. That tight grip of self-consciousness releases. And with that release comes space. Space to move, space to breathe, space to exist without limits, without hesitation, without the need to mould yourself to invisible expectations. Because the rules you once followed, they were never real. The beliefs that kept you trapped, they're only shadows, illusions dissolving now effortlessly, and as they fade, something new emerges. A deep knowing, a profound truth that you're free. And in this freedom, you feel the energy shifting inside you. You feel a warmth, a lightness, a quiet confidence that was always there, waiting beneath the weight of unnecessary fears. And you realise it's safe to speak your truth. It's safe to express your emotions. It's safe to take up space in this world. Because rejection was never about you. As you absorb this, as your mind effortlessly rewires, as your body relaxes into this truth, you notice something else. People don't remember your words. They don't remember the tiny mistakes that you obsessed over. They remember your energy. They remember how you made them feel. And now you know exactly what to do. You uplift, you inspire, you radiate warmth, joy, kindness. Not to seek approval, but because you no longer need it. Not to be accepted, because you already accept yourself. Because who you truly are. This is freedom. And as the truth locks in, deep and unshakable, you smile because you know you're free. You always have been. Because it's that story you've been telling yourself over and over. A quiet, persistent whisper in the back of your mind. They're watching. They're judging. They remember every mistake. But just pause for a moment. Who are they? Can you see them? Can you hear them? Can you feel the weight of their gaze? Or is it just a phantom of your mind? Because here's the truth. No one is watching. They never were. Because while you're busy worrying about what they thought of you, they're busy worrying about what you thought of them. And suddenly the weight lifts because you see through the illusion. People, they're not endlessly analysing your words, your actions, your past. They're too caught up in their own insecurities, their own stories, their own silent fears. So now in this moment you're free to express, to move, to exist without apology. And as this truth sinks deeper, something shifts. The old beliefs, they crumble, dissolve, fade into nothingness from which they came. And in their place, the new truths arise. It's safe to speak. It's safe to be seen. It's safe to shine, to take up space, to exist fully in your power. Because the rules you followed, the limits you imposed, they were never real. The fear of rejection was just a shadow. And now as you stand in this new awareness, you realise you no longer need to check out, dissociate, escape. Because you're safe, here, grounded, present, whole. And with this realisation, something beautiful happens. The energy you once used to hide is now used to uplift. You see people for who they are. Just as lost, just as human, just in need of kindness as you once were. And you become a light. Not because you need validation, but because you are validation. You radiate confidence, warmth, joy. You make people feel safe. You make them feel seen. You make them feel good. Not by changing yourself, but by simply being you. And this is your power. And as you embrace this power, you smile because you finally understand. You were free all along.